Good morning. It is day 3, still in the Blood Mountain Wilderness area, and I learned overnight that Blood Mountain is in fact the largest peak in all of Georgia. Thusly, I'm a little daunted, but excited about today. Had a really nice night last night at Lance Creek Campground. Met a few new people hiking the same pace as me. Probably going to meet up with them back at Neel's Gap, or up at Neel's Gap rather. That's my next stopping point for lunch. Might check in sooner, but otherwise, pretty excited. First mail drop. It's a little bit of motivation there. All right, see you then. Here we are in Blood Mountain. Probably having some trouble hearing me because of the wind, but it was the first really incredibly tough climb to get up here. A couple thousand feet. And I struggled a little bit, but decided to take a lunch break up here so I can rest myself. Then on Neel's Gap. Should be all downhill from here. Check out this view. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey everybody, we're at Neel's Gap, which is a lovely camp store, and I was a little bit deterred and a little bit down a few hours ago when I learned that they didn't have my mail drop, when in fact they did. It's a weird situation, I won't go into it further, but hanging out with my hiking buddies. This is the, what do we call it, the Buckeye crew?
Oh yeah,
OSU crew. This is Garth, as I've named him, and yet to be named, I'm going to call him John, just cuz. And yeah, it's been an interesting day, but it was nice to kind of get off my feet and rest and hang out with my buddies. The Buckeye crew is heading to Nashville, where they're gonna they're going to have a wonderful vacation, seeing the Opryland and everything. They're going to just be very classy individuals for the rest of their trip. So, yeah, I'll check back with you later. So here we are at camp, about 4 miles or so past where Neel's Gap is. Neel's Gap was an interesting adventure. I'm kind of glad I got off my feet for a little while. Didn't intend on being there a couple hours. It turns out that the employees there just couldn't find my mail drop for some strange reason, so I spent a few more hours there than I would have liked. But the positive of that is I hooked up with some hikers that I camped with last night, and so we found a really nice campground, as you can see by the beautiful sunset behind me. I'll give you a 360 of it right now. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So, gonna try to bypass Whitley Gap tomorrow, which is a campsite I had planned on staying at tonight, and pressing on as far as I can, because I've finally pushed into my first stretch where I'm going resupply to resupply, about 8 or 9 days before I really get to my next mail drop. So it's gonna be a difficult situation. So let's see how I do. All right, see you tomorrow.